Are you keen to visit a beautiful town outside of London? Come with us while we explore the gorgeous cobblestone streets of Rye. A bit over 2 hours from London in East Sussex is the picturesque village of Rye. Believe it or not, but in the Middle Ages, this was one of the most important trade ports in all of southeast England. While not an important trade location anymore, the town has retained its historic charm while transforming to accommodate quirky shops, trendy restaurants, and some of our favourite traditional pubs.
We are on Mermaid Street here in Rye. It is a picture-perfect cobbled lane.
It's a lovely street, famed for its medieval timber-framed houses and Georgian residences, which you can see behind me.
It is absolutely stunning. One of the most photographed streets here in the UK, and I can certainly see why.
We've definitely added to the number of photos that gets taken each year as you go up.
I can't stop just strolling up and down. It is spectacular.
Every house, take another photo. Look at this one.
So cool.
After walking Mermaid Street, it's impossible not to sneak into Mermaid Inn for a cheeky drink or some lunch. This is one of the most historic and iconic establishments in all of Rye. The existing building, which is over 600 years old, is a quintessential example of the construction of the period. With its Tudor facade and low-beam ceilings, walking in here was like stepping back in time. It was the perfect spot for a drink in front of a warm fireplace. Rye is known for having some fantastic antique stores. We enjoyed a good couple of hours roaming the streets, checking out some of the amazing vintage pieces and chatting with the eccentric owners. Unfortunately though, our suitcases were already overflowing, but it's certainly on the list to come back and find a few cool and quirky pieces for our home. Without doubt, our favourite pub was the Waterworks Micro Brewery. Named from its historical use as a water pump station, this super cool pub served a wide range of local and house-made craft beer and ciders. The staff was super friendly, and luckily so were the other patrons, as it's a tight fit and you need to share tables. What we also loved was that the unique bits and bobs that you see hung around the walls are actually for sale, so it's like drinking in a pub that also doubles as an antique store. Sorry if it's a bit loud in here, but we're in the UK, and when you're in the UK, you have to have some amazing fish and chips. So I think we might have over-ordered with what we've got coming, but I'm salivating, I'm so hungry, I'm famished. I think we're going to demolish it all, but hopefully we have some delicious British fish and chips coming.
We're here at Landgate, which was commissioned by King Edward III to fortify the town of Rye, and it is the only one surviving out of 4 gates. So cool to be near something so old, built in the 14th century.
For more than 900 years, St Mary's Church has dominated the hill on which the old town stands, and remains to this day an important piece of the local community. We were most excited, however, for the opportunity to climb the tower and see the 360-degree view of Rye.
Our next stop on our walk around Rye, we're at Rye Castle, which has been here since the 13th century and is one of the only buildings that survived the fire from when the French invaded Rye in the 14th century.
It's had a fair few different uses over the years. It was a mortuary, it was a jail, private residence, and most recently now a museum.
Really interesting museum learning about medieval life, and a fun fact is that Elizabeth I visited here.
For a Tudor nerd like you, you'd love that, wouldn't you? And it even had a female jail as well, which is much smaller than the men's jail, so what does that say about us men? We've come to Canberra Nature Reserve down at Winchelsea Beach, and who needs Bondi when you got this sunny, beautiful beach behind me? It's very different to our beaches back in Sydney, but it's still lovely to come down here and stroll and go through the rocks on the shoreline, and we're hunting for some seashells at the moment. We're going to make a necklace.
A nice British winter's beach walk.
Feels very British and English here. Definitely not a Sydney summer's day. After our time at the beach, we drove past a cute little fishmonger store that was connected to a residential house. We were feeling a bit peckish, so we thought, what the hell, let's stop and give it a go. We had an absolute blast exploring the gorgeous cobblestone streets and warm character-filled pubs of Rye. This town is more than worth the short drive out of London for a weekend escape. If you love this video, make sure you subscribe and follow along, because our next stop is the beautiful Kent.